So, I think you can see me, good space, yes. So today, my ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't hear, we're gonna just need a mat and a dumbbell. The dumbbell is optional, of course. And yeah, make sure you have your water. I have my timer set up and we're gonna get warmed up and going. I already told a couple of you from warm up to end of cool down, it's just 20 minutes today. 20 intense, beautiful, sweaty minutes today. All right, make sure the volume's up so you can hear me. I hear the timer as it goes. Who's excited? Who's ready? I know you guys are. We're gonna start by jogging in place. So go ahead and just jog in place. Nice and easy. Your heels barely hit the ground before you push back off again. Just to start to raise the body temperature. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. I hope you're having a really good weekend. And we're having storms coming through here in Northern Virginia, and I've been hearing thunder. So give me giant arm circles, go back first. So hopefully we don't lose power because it'll get really dark in here if storms come through and knock out power. So in the 4 years that we've been here, I think we've only ever had power really like just blink on and off. We haven't totally lost it. So fingers crossed. And bring it forward for just a little bit. Oh, get those shoulders nice and warmed up. Okay, so you're gonna go step into your right knee for a little side lunge. Come up, slide it up, and hug it. Step down into your side lunge, slide it up, and bring it up and hug. There you go. We're staying on your right side here. We'll do 20 seconds on this side and then 20 seconds on the other side. Sit nice and deep into that side lunge. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Same thing, other side. Here we go. Left side, side lunge, slide it up and hug it. There you go. Sit as deep as you can in that side lunge and you're gonna get a great stretch for your inner thigh there. Nice. We're gonna take it down to the mat for a down dog and up dog after this. So be ready for that. All right, so get down into your down dog. Hips up, push your hips back, round your back, drop your hips, look up into your up dog, and just alternate. Down dog, up dog. Just like that, down dog, up dog. Keep it up, keep it up. A few more. We're gonna do an alternating low lunge with a twist next. So go ahead and get into your plank, right? Bring one foot up, twist towards that front leg. Feel it really good, extend, extend. And then we're gonna switch sides. And just alternate, going back and forth between the two sides. Push your hips forward and down as you sit in that lunge. Really expand through the chest as you reach. Oh my goodness, this is the last little bit of our warm-up. Go ahead and stand up. And you can grab your weight if you're gonna use a weight. So we're gonna do 30-second intervals. And they're cardio-based moves. If you wanna just take it up a notch for a few, you can have your dumbbell. We're gonna do I programmed in 2 with a dumbbell, 2 without a dumbbell, alternating. So we're gonna do jacks with the front raise. Just like that. If you need it less intense, it can look like this. If you need less impact, you're just raising the dumbbell up to shoulder level. Good job. Make sure you're standing up tall. Make room in your torso for your lungs to expand so you can get nice, deep, full breaths. 5 more seconds. Whew. Nice. Okay, kind of shake it out. I forgot to start my fitness tracker. Okay, we're gonna do another thing with the dumbbell. So, you're gonna sit low. Give me a frog jump. Forward, back, and then 2 curls at the end. Now, if you need a less impact, you walk it forward and back, 2 curls. You don't have to jump if jumping isn't for you. Forward, back, 2 curls. There you go. Forward, back, 2 curls. Come on, guys, almost there. Forward, back. Make sure you're landing really softly. Forward, back, 2 curls. Okay, so we're gonna do a fun little combo next. We're gonna go between a dribble run, a clap under run, and a hamstring run. 8, 8, and 8 for the full 30 seconds. So start with 8 dribble runs. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Clap under. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hamstring. 8, 7, 6. There you go. Dribble. Clap under. Pick up those knees. Hamstring curl. Whew. Back to the dribbling. 8. Pick up those knees. Clap under. Come on. Oh. Woo, I got the heart rate up, guys. Okay. So, we're going to do a pouncing push-up. I posted this exercise earlier this week on the Instagram. So sit back in your crouching. Beginners, crawl out. You can go to your knees, push up, and crawl back. Everybody else, if you're a little bit more advanced, you can kind of hop out, give me a push up, crawl back. You can kind of pounce out, push up, come back. Either version. You choose which one is right for you. Woo! Sounds like I'm an elephant landing. Okay, grab your dumbbell if you're gonna use it. So this one's gonna take a little coordination, y'all, but that's okay. We'll start slow. You'll see once we get into it. Okay, start, step with your right leg in, grab it, high pull, put it down, hop and switch. Grab, high pull, put it down, hop and switch, just like that. There you go. As you reach for the dumbbell, keep your back flat, okay? I don't want you to round through the shoulders. Do you see how flat my back is? My chest is up, my shoulders are back, okay? Whew. I want you to hold the weight, or if you don't have your weight, your hands right here like this in front of your chest. We're gonna do rear lunges. We're gonna stay low the whole time and kind of shuffle in and out as we switch legs. So stay here, shuffle your feet back quick, and switch. You can have like a little tiny hop there as your feet switch. Stay low, stay low. Do you see? My head isn't really changing levels. Keep the weight or your hands right in your chest. Try to sit low in that lunge. If you have knee issues, maybe it just looks like this, and that's okay. Woo-wee. Okay. We're gonna travel side to side again. 4 high knees traveling to the side, right? And then 4 skipping knees. So let's travel this way. 4, 3, 2, 1, drive the knee up. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, skip the knees up. To the side, 4, 3, 2, 1, hop. Drive the knees up, 2, 3, 4, again, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Take time to sip water, you guys. Hi, Jessica. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're working out with us. Okay. Now, if you get dizzy easily, you don't have to go around the world. Otherwise, we're going to hop forward, back, hop all the way around. Forward, back, all the way around. If you get dizzy easy, you can just do the forward backs. Forward, back, all the way around. Forward, back, all the way around. Forward, back, all the way around. It's just, we're just hopping. That's all we're doing. Forward, back. Oh. Okay. Grab your dumbbell if you're going to use a dumbbell. We're gonna do a drop squat. The dumbbell's gonna be close to our chest as we go down, and we're gonna push it out at the top. So drop squat, push it out at the top, right like that. Down, up. If you need less impact, it can look like this. You do not have to jump and drop down, okay? Do whichever one is right for you. Nice, keep your chest up, back, nice and neutral as you go down and up. Drop the hips low, keep the chest up. Oh, yes. Whew. We're gonna do a rainbow squat, more squats for you. Oh yeah, hi Veronica, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, find your most comfortable position to squat. I like to have my feet a little wider than hip width and my toes turned out. Bring the weight or your hands to one side. Oh, I forgot, you have a little extra rest. This is a 45-second rest, so make sure you're sipping water. We have 15 more seconds. Ay, ay, ay. Get ready, less than 10 seconds. Find that squat stance that's most comfortable for you. Bring it over to your left shoulder. You're gonna squat, draw a rainbow, arc that weight, and draw a rainbow as you take it from shoulder to shoulder as you squat. There you go. Sit as low as you can while keeping really good posture. Draw your abs in. Come on, fit friends. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Whew. Good job, good job. Okay, so we're gonna do some uppercuts. We're gonna do like 4 nice and slow and powerful, and then we're gonna do 8 quick ones. Uppercut, have soft knees, and you're pivoting your foot and kind of twisting with it. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, powerful. 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, 1, 8. Slow it down. 4, 3, 2, 1, quick. Come on. Slow it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. High fives for that, everybody. Catch your breath. We're gonna do a hopscotch run. You're gonna jog and bring your feet behind you and reach opposite hand to foot like that. Take the arms out wide. Here we go. If you need less impact, you can march it out here. If you want a little more, jog it out with me. Nice. Just keep breathing. Just keep moving. Even if you're just marching in place or walking around. If you need a little extra time to catch your breath, that's okay. Come on, less than 10 seconds to go. Come on, come on. Hello, I'm so glad you guys are joining. Okay, rest. If you want the weight, grab the weight. Have it in your right hand. We're gonna do a drop squat. It's gonna look like this. We're gonna press at the bottom. Okay? Just like this. Now, if that's too much from you, I want you to give me little lunges forward. If you're gonna lunge forward like that, step big enough and make sure that your knee isn't going too far past your toes, okay? Come on, come on. Less than 10 seconds. Let's go. You could always do it this way, okay? If the front lunge feels weird to you, you can keep the weighted side leg in the front and you can tap the other foot forward and back too. That's another way to modify, okay? Same thing, other side. Put it right here. So this is the most advanced version. That was the first option I gave you. Or you can just be doing rear lunges instead of dropping and humping into it, okay? Let's go, let's go. Press it straight up overhead. Almost there. Hoo-wee. Come on. My gracious. Okay. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, curtsy. 1, 2, 3, curtsy. Join in with me. 1, 2, 3, curtsy. Woo, balance. 1, 2, 3, curtsy. 1, 2, 3, curtsy. Pull that knee up. 1, 2, 3, curtsy, knee up. 1, 2, 3, curtsy, knee up. You got it. 1, 2, 3, to the side. 1, 2, 3. I am out of breath. Come on. 1, 2, 3, curtsy. Okay. It's getting challenging. We're in it together. Keep it up. Okay. Okay. Seal jack combo. So, jack the hands up and then a normal jack. Seal jack, standard jack. With the seal jack, you pull your arms up in front of you and overhead. You can look like this if you need it. Less impact. That's okay. Yes. Good job, everybody. Keep it up, keep it up. Grab your weight if you want to. You're gonna sit nice and wide. So feet wide, toes turned out. Give me that squat. Twist, twist, knee. Twist, twist, knee. Sit low in that squat. As you twist, kind of stand up and drive that knee up. Twist, twist, knee. Twist, twist, knee. Come on. You got this. Woo-wee. Come on, fit friends. We're doing it. We got it. Okay. Plank, drag. So I'm going to have my mat here for my hand so it doesn't slip. I'm going to put the weight right to one side of my mat. I'm going to have wide feet to balance. I'm going to take it and pick it up and take it to the other side of my mat. We've done these before. You can go from your knees if you need to. So the trick is to keep your hips parallel to the ground. Try not to twist through the torso and hips too much. Almost there, almost there. You got this. Nice. Okay, so kind of catch your breath. Walk around in your space. You did it. We're gonna cool down and then have our coach's corner. Fabulous work. So walk around in your space, sip your water, get ready for a stretch. Hoo-wee. Okay. Go ahead, cross your right leg behind your left leg, push your hips out, reach over. So you're feeling it in your hip, your lats, your obliques. Reach over, breathe. Don't round and close off. Just keep your chest open and really stretch over to the side. Same thing, other side. Cross left leg behind right leg. Push your hips out. Reach over. Oh. Again, don't let yourself close off. Open the chest. Really push the hips out. That should feel really good along your side. Okay, we're gonna do a half kneeling inner thigh stretch. So, have one knee down, the other foot out, toes facing forward. Sit your hips back. You're gonna feel your inner thigh stretch there. Oh yeah, that's nice. Breathe. Sit your hips back, keep your spine long. Take this foot in the front now. Push your hips forward, okay? So it's out front, you're leaning forward, and you're really feeling the back quad open up. If you want to, you can take this arm across and stretch it across. We're gonna do these two stretches on the other side. So the other knee is down, other foot out, toes forward, sit back on your hips. Ooh, this side is stiffer for me. Keep your spine long, don't round your back and shoulders. Keep your shoulders back away, keep your spine long, chest open. Toes are facing forward here, really feel that stretch in the inner thigh. Bring this foot to the front, out far, lean forward. Whoo-wee. So you're really opening up through this quad here. Nice. I'm so sweaty. Are you as sweaty as me, everyone? Oh, it feels so good to get a good sweat though. Okay, go ahead and sit down. Take your hands behind you. Try to get your pinkies as close together as you can. Expand. Push your chest and your belly forward. Keep your chin tucked. Feel it go across your chest, shoulders down into your elbows there as you stretch. Arching your back, pushing your belly button and your chest out. Okay, ball yourself up. Flex your feet, grab your toes. And then get a really good rounded back, and you increase the stretch as you push your toes down, right? We've done this before. Y'all know I love this stretch for the back. It opens up my back, especially my lower back, so well. Breathe. And guess what, everybody? We are officially finished. Except for Coach's Corner. Don't go anywhere, because I want to talk to you about some important things about creating healthy habits, and so that we can make permanent changes. So we're finishing up the third week, 3 out of 4 weeks of our challenge. And you're probably, I know some of you have mentioned, you know, how do I keep it going? I want to keep these healthy changes going. I don't want to like lose motivation and stuff. And, you know, I'm a behavior-based coach, which means I'm all about helping people develop healthy habits and change behaviors and design behaviors that are going to help them stay healthy for the rest of their life. So there's a Stanford professor and researcher. He specializes in behavior change. Hello, thanks for joining, Amanda. And his name is B.J. Fogg. So B.J. Fogg, like I said, he's a Stanford professor and researcher that specializes in behavior change and behavior design. And he has done lots of research, and he's kind of developed his own model. It's the B.J. Fogg model of behavior change. And lots of coaches and people have kind of used this model to help themselves and to help clients and whoever make changes, desirable changes in behavior to help them reach their goals. So he kind of coined the phrase behavior design, which I really like. So the idea that Miss Dr. Fogg pushes here is that we should think about our end goal and then design our behaviors to coordinate and support that end goal. So he wants us to focus, he says it's most importantly to focus our daily time and energy into the behaviors that will help us reach our goals rather than just focusing on the end goal. Lots of times if we just focus on the end goal, it can be very demotivating because you don't think you're going fast enough. As an example, and this is a personal example from me, I don't know if any of y'all can relate, but I wanted to lose 20 pounds at one point in my life. Fairly recently. After my last competition season, I said I'm just going to kind of eat to where I'm full. My hunger hormones were all off, and I knew it, but I was just like, I'm just going to let myself eat to help regulate everything. Well, I went up 25 pounds heavier than I was before. And I let myself kind of get regulated and all that stuff, but it was time. It was time to bring it back down some. And at first, I was just focusing, when I stood on the scale, I just wanted to see it drop. And see, even I'm a coach, and it happens to me. We get into this mindset. So, and I found myself just worrying about why isn't the scale moving fast enough? And it kind of was demotivating me. I was like, I'm a little bit hungry. I'm starting to diet down. It's not worth it. The scale isn't changing, all this stuff, right? once I realized what was happening, I said, okay, I have to just focus on my daily effort and energy into the behaviors that are going to get me there. I need to focus on having those wins every day, not on how fast the scale is moving. Because I know if I do the right things every day, the scale is going to budge eventually, right? It's going to budge. So again, Dr. Fogg says we need to design behaviors that support our goals, and our energy and focus should be spent mostly on those behaviors from day to day, not super hyper focused on the end goal itself. He also advocates for small changes. So, first of all, you need basically 3 things for behavior change to happen. First of all, you need the motivation and the desire, right? You need the ability. You need to know how to make the changes that you want. And then you need what he calls like a call to action. Lots of people call it a trigger, or a primer, or a prompt. A prompt is what he calls it. So motivation, right? You have to have the desire to change. Now, motivation can wane from day to day, right? So there's some things you can do to help you when motivate. Well, first of all, developing habits helps you when motivation is low. But when you're making changes at the beginning, that motivation is really important because they're not habits yet. So one of the best things that you can do to stay motivated, there's a couple of things. Obviously, like this challenge, right? Get with like-minded people who might share the same goals and values. Have an accountability buddy. Find an online community like this, right? Maybe hire a coach to help you along the way. Another thing is educate yourself, right? What are the benefits of this behavior change? And remind yourself of those benefits. The more you educate yourself and you're made aware of the good things that are going to happen as you make this behavior change, it's going to help you when you're less motivated, because then you can remind yourself, oh wait, I don't feel good now, but I know that if I continue doing this, this awesome thing is going to happen in the end, right? And I think, which is why we do journaling, it's very important to write these things down. So if you make a list, like on your goal sheet, you can write what your end goal is. You can write what daily steps you're going to do every day, those behaviors you're going to practice every day to get there. And then on the bottom of the sheet, write down what are the benefits. How is your life going to be better at the end if you are consistent every day? So that's one of the best ways that you can stay motivated, is to have that daily reminder to educate yourself of the benefits and to know the benefits. And then obviously having like-minded supportive people is really good. So when it comes to the ability, obviously you have to have the ability. You have to know what you need to do to implement these behavior changes. And this, that something that ties in with ability is you need to have your belief in your abilities. Lots of times we get discouraged and we fall off the wagon because we lose faith in ourselves. The scale isn't budging fast enough. We think we just can't do it. I felt this way before. I'm going to be fat and healthy forever. I'm never going to be comfortable in my skin again. We start to tell ourselves these stories and these lies. So the ability, I want you to remember that your ability to have success and your ability to be successful in these healthy changes that you want to make, it can be improved over time. Through practice, through coaching and education, through getting the right resources and tools, and consistency, you're going to get better at these behaviors over time. Okay? Emily says she's definitely her own worst critic. Yes, I can definitely relate with that. Who else can relate with Emily on that? We are so hard on ourselves and we don't give ourselves lots of breaks. We just kind of like get hard on ourselves sometimes. So remember, with these behavior changes, it takes time. Nobody's perfect at everything the first time they do something. So it's part of the process. Yes, Gretchen agrees with Emily. It's part of the process to accept that you're going to have failures sometimes, but that doesn't mean you can't do it. You may not be the best, but with consistency, you can get better with it over time. Okay? Whether it's choosing fruits and vegetables more from every day. Maybe, I know Mary said 5 fruits and vegetables for her day, like servings for her. She was like, I don't know about that. And I suggested to her, why don't you just start with 2 or 3? If you're not used to eating lots of fruits and vegetables in a day and you kind of have a different type of diet, more processed foods or whatever, you don't have to go straight to 5 fruits and vegetables a day. Why don't you just start with 1? And so that is kind of leading into another thing that Dr. Fogg and his behavior change model, he advocates. And that's small, simple changes from day to day. Now, usually when we are really at the beginning, we're super motivated. Like at the beginning of a challenge, you're like, yes, it's going to be awesome. We're going to go. And our motivation is high. And we want to take on the world. We want to make all of the changes all at once. Now, sometimes for some people that works. If you are able to maintain the motivation, if you have the skills and the knowledge and the resources to help you get past all the challenges, there are people, and even you could make a ton of drastic changes all at once and be successful. Unfortunately, for most of us and for most people, that's not sustainable. But what Dr. Fogg has found in his research is most people tend to be more successful longer over time when they focus on smaller changes. So what that does is, first of all, it increases your success level in these small daily things. If I can go, maybe going from 1 fruit or vegetable a day or a half a serving a day to 5, I was like, I can't think about it. But maybe I'm going to say for the next week, I'm going to eat 2 a day. And at the end of the week, you feel great. It was sustainable. It was something very simple, not too hard to do. You feel good about yourself. You're like, yeah, it's not as hard as I thought. And then in the next week, you can maybe add another one in. So you get this success momentum going. You're learning these skills and you're implementing them in a way that's sustainable for you. And so as you have these little successes, you just keep adding on to them. So don't feel like you have to make all of the changes all at once. Dr. Fogg and research says it's actually more sustainable and a very good founded approach to start small and then add on. Okay? So when it comes to the prompt, so that's the third thing you need. You need motivation, you need the ability. Oh, I want to say one more thing about ability. If you have a goal and you feel like you are taking the right steps and you're being consistent from day to day, you're tracking, you're like, I'm being consistent, but I'm still not getting the progress we want. Maybe it's because maybe there's something in your plan that's missing and you just don't know it. So if you ever feel like you're stuck, and you're like, I've been spinning my wheels. I think I'm doing the right things every day. The things I think I'm supposed to be doing to get where I need to go. Maybe there's just something you're not thought about, and sometimes that's when it's time to reach out to maybe somebody else that you look up to, that you see they are right now where you want to be. Reach out for help. Maybe get a coach, okay? These people coming from the outside that maybe have been where you want to be and they've gone through it, they can sometimes help you realize a piece in your plan that's missing, or give you a piece of advice that can help you push past. So keep that in mind too. Sometimes it sucks. We're doing what we think we're supposed to be doing for weeks on end and we don't feel like we're moving, and it's okay to reach out and ask for help. Okay, so when it comes to the third thing that you need, which is your prompt or your trigger, all right, there's a couple things that you can do. This is a trigger or a prompt is just something that makes you remember and go and do the new behavior that you want. It could be as simple as you writing a note and leaving a sticky note somewhere around to remind you. It could be as simple as you putting a note in your smartphone with a reminder every day at the same time, and it goes off and you read it, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go drink some more water now or whatever, right? And then it's something that's very helpful is you can actually use existing habits and behaviors as your triggers. And I've talked about this before, but it's something so simple. So think about it. If you do something every single day that's just a part of your life and it's just part of who you are, and your new healthy habit can kind of tie into that and you can use that behavior to trigger your new one, then do it. So for example, maybe every day in the morning after you brush your teeth, maybe you're going to be like, I'm going to drink 16 ounces of water then, so that you're getting hydrated, right? You wake up, you brush your teeth, you're remembering, oh, I want to start drinking more water. Every day after I brush my teeth, I'm going to drink more water, right? That could be an example. Another example, I don't know if you're like me, but when I like to wind down at night and sometimes I need to watch a little Netflix, right? And as soon as I sit down and I'm watching TV, my belly says, it's time to snack. I love to snack as I watch TV. Am I not the only one? I know I'm not the only one. So now, if you're going for high calorie, high fat, less healthy, high processed snacks every single night, every now and then is okay, but every single night, that alone, turning on the TV alone can be a trigger for you to choose healthy snacks. So, and make sure maybe you go, I'm going to turn on the TV. Oh, I'm feeling like I need a snack. I'm going to go grab a bottle of water, and then have your healthy snacks ready. So something to remember is we are creatures. It's part of our nature. We want to take the road of least resistance, the path of least resistance. So you have to make it more convenient for you to reach for healthy snacks. You have to make it more convenient for you to get out the door and go to the gym, or to get into your space and get your workout in, than it is to grab less healthy snacks. So set yourself up for success by manipulating your environment. If you like to snack at night when you watch TV, that's going to be your trigger. You better make sure that you have some fresh fruits and vegetables right in the front of your fridge that you can go grab. Or pre-portion out your chips. Pre-portion. If you like to eat chips at night before you, like as you're watching TV, no worries. Just don't take the whole freaking bag with you to the couch. If you know that's it, pre-portion it out and just grab that with your water and your fruit and vegetable. You see what I'm saying? So you can use existing behaviors as your prompts or triggers to a new healthy behavior that you want. So I wanted to share this with you so you can kind of start to implement some of these things this week as we're in the challenge. And you can, if you have help or you have any more questions. Gretchen says she used to make her own 100-calorie snack packs and she needs to do that again. Yes, that is so good. You can buy them. They tend to be more expensive. But if you have time making them, getting the little snack bags, yes, that is such a smart idea. Pre-portion them out. Put them, on the counter there so they're easy to get to. So I want you to think about what you can do this week to kind of design your behaviors. This whole challenge was about you designing healthier behaviors, right? It's about you getting in the habit of being more mindful with your journaling and being more in tune with your body and what you need and what you want. It was about getting into the habit of, I've been your trigger every day, right? I've been your trigger to work out. It's sitting there on YouTube. That's the trigger to work out, You had your trigger, hopefully, and your prompt on your accountability calendar, hopefully, that you saw where you put your X's, right? If that's been working for you, you can continue it after the challenge. If you haven't been as successful, think about what you can do. How can you design your behaviors to reach your goals better? And if there's anything that you need help with this week, implementing something or ideas, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. In the comments or DMs. I need to be better about my DMs. Sometimes I forget to check my DMs. But I want you to kind of start thinking about that. And just, if you have made positive changes in the challenge, believe in yourself. You can just continue it on. Just continue what you've been doing beyond. Okay? And just remember those things. If you want to change your behavior, which you need to do to make healthy changes, you need the motivation, you need the ability to do it, right? Which you're proving right now in this challenge that you can do it. You can make healthy changes. And then you need that prompt or trigger. So sometimes it's as simple as just figuring out how to prompt yourself to do the healthy behavior. And figuring out ways to do that, whether it's notes, whether it's having an accountability buddy, whether you're going to journal and check in or have an accountability counter, however it's going to be. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. If anybody has any other questions or any other cool ideas about little tricks or life hacks that you use to help prompt healthy changes, is there anything out there that you've done? Will you post a link to this information? Yes, so I will make an Instagram post and I'll have it all in there. Yep. Yes, Emily. Yeah, so be a resource for each other. So if you have any good ideas or if you think of something in the post that I'm going to put today with these, with Dr. Fogg's, talking all about Dr. Fogg's behavior change model, you guys can continue the conversation, get ideas there, just like Gretchen had to make her 100-calorie snack bags. All right. I hope you guys have a really, really great weekend, enjoying Father's Day with the men in your life who are important to you. You are so welcome. Oh, okay. Yes. So Amanda says when her family has ice cream at night, she has her yogurt with fruit. Perfect. Yeah. So they're actually their ice cream is triggering you to have a healthy snack. I love it. That's a perfect example. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Any other questions or comments? I know sometimes it's delayed in here. We'll see if anybody has anything else to say. If not, we can continue this on. I'm going to get on and post this on my Instagram feed. All right. Ooh, I love granola. Yes, share. See, great minds think alike. I love granola so much. I love nuts. There's just something about honey and oats. Yes, and the crunch. All right, you guys have a fabulous weekend. Make sure you're taking good care of yourself this weekend. Believe in yourself. You just keep doing what you're doing. Making little changes, focusing your efforts on the behaviors that it takes to get you to your goals. All right, love you so much. Have a fabulous day. Bye. Thank you. Bye.